moon is low, the stars don't blink. The night feels heavy like it's trying to think. Every breath a question, why not near? I call your name but it disappears. I wanna see you again. Feel the fire like back then. I wanna see you again. Baby, make this autumn bend. Raindrops hit the pavement slow. Each one a beat to the love we know. Your shadow lingers in the glow. Why'd you leave? Why'd you go? Can't escape it, no I can't. This feeling like a chant. I wanna see you again. Feel the fire like back then. I wanna see you again. Baby, make this autumn bend. The city hums a quiet tune.
Good morning, everybody. It's foodie time. How are y'all doing this morning? It's Winning Wednesday. And you guys know I love Winning Wednesday because we talk about winning. Who doesn't mind talking about winning, right? Well, we are a Connect and Grow chat here at Foodie Time, and you guys are going to keep hearing my stuff ping. Today is my grandson's 16th birthday, so excuse the craziness, but yeah, everybody keeps sending me messages and stuff. But anyway, hello everybody, and like I said, this is a Connect and Grow chat. If you type hashtag grow in our chat, it will show your link and people can go to your channel and check you out. It's a wonderful thing, but I can tell you this, if you come here later, you can still check it out. If you come to the replay, and be sure and leave a comment. If you do that, you can click on the live chat panel and be able to see the chat. That's also a great way to check people out. And our community is awesome. If you check out their channel, chances are they're going to check out your channel. So it's a vicious cycle. Excuse me, circle of people checking each other out, but we love it. And I gotta say, we've had a lot of great milestones reached here lately. One in specific that I really want to bring up is someone who is dear to my heart. Mr. Sherman of CNS Travels hit 1,000. And last night on the Sherman's show, his Tuesday Night Live, he talked about with Eddie promotions. We have talked about promotions before on this channel. Ryan is always talking to us about how he has made his channel move forward, got more viewers and whatnot. And we listen, but all of us, we're kind of chicken. We're always afraid to stick our toe into something new, but that's probably not a good idea. We need to every once in a while open up our minds and try new things, right? Even if it's just a little bit, right? But it was pretty interesting. So if you haven't checked that out, be sure to go over and please, please, please congratulate my buddy Sherman on his milestone of hitting 1,000 subscribers. And I was trying to figure out where his join button is. If you're on here, Sherman, I don't know where your join button is for your membership. It was kind of funny. I was looking all over for it, but so happy for you. Now, one of the things I want to talk about as far as promotions go, because now some of y'all are like, what are you talking about? People always mistake YouTube promotions for buying subscriptions, but actually that's not how it works. What you can do, and I listened to them last night and I listened to Ryan, and every once in a while I think about it, although honestly, you guys, for me, it would be complicated because I have started doing a deep dive into my analytics and I'm not sure how that's going to affect my analytics. I'm just finally figuring out what's good and what's bad in my analytics and what to do about stuff. So I'm a little hesitant right now because once you hit promotions, what YouTube does is they put your information out there like an advertisement. It's like marketing. It's not a subscription buying situation. They put your channel out in the YouTube feed, okay, just like they do shorts. Most people don't understand this, but shorts go into a shorts feed, which is why shorts tend to get more views than anything else, because the feed psh, psh, you've seen it. If you've been on YouTube at all, you know what the short feed looks like. Well, what they do with the promotions, I think it's a similar situation, because if you look at analytics and you look at how your channel is being put out there, it'll show you the different ways that the audience found you, through browsing, through your channel pages, through playlists, through search. I'm always aiming for search because I think search is evergreen, which is why I've been reluctant to do anything like promoting my videos or anything like that, because I want to see how it's doing organically. I want to be able to know if the search is working, because that's what I'm aiming for. Google is a search engine, so I'm always looking for a way to make sure my videos will continuously be found in search. So I've been reluctant to use anything else, AI, all of that stuff. I've been reluctant. I mean, I may break down and do it at some point, just to see what happens. But one of the things that Eddie said, which intrigued me, because like I said, Ryan has talked about this and how it helped his channel. But one of the things Eddie said, which really caught my ear, was he only paid $5. $5 for his promotion. Now, in my brain, I'm thinking you got to spend like $100 or $200. And he said he spent $5. Now, Eddie's got 30,000 subscribers. I'm thinking to myself, okay, so all these people are making it sound like it's such a big amount of money you had to pay to get the advertising. But, here he spent $5. So anyway, like I said, be sure and check out that show. It's on CNS Travels or Eddie Lugo Studios from last night. It was very, very informative. Now, I think there is a downside to promoting your channel, promoting your videos. Ryan was trying to explain this to us last time he was here, and he's going to be on here Friday, so we got a chance to ask him some more questions. He was telling us something, but y'all know I don't remember what it was. He was telling us there is one downside. And it had something to do with either watch hours, views. I don't know how it affects monetization. It seems like YouTube would not give you an opportunity to make more money from you by paying for it. But I don't know. Maybe they would. I don't know. But I have like 20 more questions about the whole situation. So here's my thought, guys, on that. My opinion, one person's, I think it's a great way to get some attention for your channel. But on the other side of that coin, if you're like me and you're deep into analytics right now and you're trying to figure out what's going to make your channel work, that may throw your numbers off tremendously, because you won't be able to tell what advertisement is affecting what and so forth and so on. So there's that. Okay, from my point of view. But, a lot of you may have done all that and still can't figure out why things are not happening. Sometimes on YouTube, it is just hard to figure out why you're growing, or I've just recently started getting momentum. I've been on YouTube for 6 years. I mean, it's, I've wondered for years, how come, I'm not growing? And I always assumed it's because there's so many people in the cruise space, which there is so many people and so many top heavy channels. I mean, we're talking, people who have close to 1 million views now. There's a lot of people up there in the hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So there you go. But that being said, if you're going to do it, I would start out slow, maybe at the $5 amount, okay? Just to see how it affects you. But, nothing hurts. I guess it can't probably hurt you to try it. Eddie's does a lot of shorts. So and I think if you do shorts a lot, you could probably get away with promoting shorts and it really affecting your channel. Now, if you're a long form video channel, I would suggest not doing the shorts promotion, because that would have the opposite effect, I'm sure, of getting shorts out instead of your videos. So I don't know. Like I said, this is an area that I'm really not that knowledgeable about it. But the good news, like I said, Ryan's going to be on here Friday. So if you have any questions for Ryan, that would be the perfect opportunity to find out some more information about promotions, the good side, the bad side, the in between. It's a controversial thing. It has been for at least a couple years now. People have been talking about these promotions, and some people think it works. Some people say that it hurts you. I don't think that it hurts you, honestly. But yeah, because it seems like it's working for Eddie and Ryan. So, and Eddie was on here the day that Ryan was explaining it to us. And ever since then, I think that he has really seen a positive effect on his channel since he started doing it. So there you go. That is all I want to say about that. Congratulations, Sherman. Welcome to the Monetization Club. And the good news about that is Sherman has already got, watch time hours because he comes on a lot. He comes on live as much as he can. And you got to have some watch time hours. Cheryl was talking today about how they play their playlist. And honestly, guys, playing your playlist is one of the easiest ways to get watch time hours. I think that I've tested this because I was curious. I think that YouTube will allow you 2 views of each channel by your own channel. Does that make sense? So in other words, you could probably play your playlist twice and it would count for you. Or I guess you could play it under a guest account or something else besides your account, but you could play your own playlist. You can't do it a lot, but you can do it. You can at least get, if you have a long playlist, you can at least get those hours. So that can't hurt. It never hurts to get a few hours any way you can, y'all, because that is the hardest part about doing this particular thing, is trying to get watch time hours. Scott Smith, good morning. Hi. I guess I better start saying hello to everybody. Y'all just hanging out, listening to me ramble on about winning. But it's about winning, right? It's about that. Speaking of winning, who is here? Willie. Willie from Willie's Desert Hangout, part of the Foodie Squad. Foodie. Willie was playing some music yesterday, and Willie, you don't even know that I came over and you weren't even there. You were playing music, and we were joking about, I said, where's Willie at? And they go, he's hiding out with Waldo. So I was looking around on your screen going, he is nowhere in this picture, but your music was good. I liked the music. It was just making me laugh that I couldn't find you. And they were joking about it because, you just disappeared. He's showing all of the foodie emojis. Hi. Good morning, y'all. Cold and rainy in sunny Arizona today. It's beautiful. Okay. That's one way of looking at it. I like rain too, but only for when I have time to relax, because I think rain is very relaxing. That's why they put it on all the sleep sound effects, is because rain relaxes you. The sound of plink, 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 for some reason, for our brain really seems to work. Okay, so yeah, very relaxing. But if you're trying to get stuff done, of course, that doesn't work yet. Jaden, hey Jaden, how you doing? Good morning, Rick. Rick's also monetized, and he's saying good morning to me, and I'm saying good morning to Rick, because Rick, I was thinking about you. You guys are going to be on tonight doing the news, you and Dave and Sherman. And I was wondering if you also are thinking about doing the promotions, but you're so close to 1,000, your momentum is probably going to take you there anyway. So, it's a thing. And welcome in Mr. Ambassador to Galveston. Willie dancing. He's dancing to the song that came on early on. People like that song. When I play that song at the beginning of Foodie Time, that gets the most views. People will view something because of a song. And also because it's the Aquadome too. It's also the Royal Caribbean Aquadome Aqua Show that you guys are watching when you see that. And I do love all of the diving and stuff, so I had to put that in something. Good morning, Zach, Monster Zach. It's a long story. You had to be there. But yeah, welcome in Mrs. Vicky, #GLT Raid. That's where I heard Monster Zach. But anyway, Ryan was going into detail today about some stuff that just went straight over my head. Everything to do with trailers and hookups and vehicles. And I was just laughing. I was like, yeah, right. Yeah. Ryan, I have no idea what you're talking about. It sounds like it should be pretty fun or interesting, but like I said, clueless about what he was saying. Zach is part of the Foodie Squad. So happy winning Wednesday because you're winning. He is winning. Zach is winning. And if you've ever been to Zach's channel, you know that he's a very consistent poster. He was talking about how much he was posting this week. And I am so envious because honest to goodness, it's all I can do to get one video out besides all of these lives. The lives are much easier, by the way. These are uploaded videos according to YouTube because they're counting them for me, which must be important to them because they're counting them. I'm on 478 now of my videos. So I laugh. Anytime they give you a hint about, how you can better your channel, they're going to tell you how many views you had, how many videos you've posted or uploaded. So they told me, this is 479. I'm trying to get to 500. I'm going to have a little celebration of my own when I get to 500. It seems like a good milestone, but yeah, trying to help that out by posting a video every week. And that's been a struggle. It really has. I have to change over to editing mode, and Nettie will tell you editing is not my thing. Okay, y'all. I love taking the video. I love doing the, all of the scenes and stuff from cruises. But when it comes to putting clips together, to me, it's like the worst kind of torture. Okay, that's not a winning statement right there. That is not a winning statement. That is the worst kind of torture for me is, trying to analyze and decide when to clip a clip and when to put this clip with that clip and what kind of text you should put on it, and if you have any special effects, which I rarely do special effects because it just doesn't, I'm just not creative that way. I wish I was creative like Scott. Trisha, welcome in. How are you doing? Hashtag GLT Raid. Trisha said, Stella, we both watched Desert Degens. And she won $100. I won $75. Yeah, we're watching a casino program that pays you for watching and commenting. How crazy is that? But it's really working for them because they're up to like 32,000 subscriptions. I think they've only been around for 6 months. I don't know, Trisha, let me know how long, because I started watching them about 2 months ago. But my husband said to me, it was so funny. He was like, why are you watching a casino program every day? And then the other day I was watching it and they read my comment, and then they had a triple pop jackpot. And I got all the people that they read their comments, I got $75. And I'm going to tell you, for me, winning, this has been a winning week. Yesterday, I went to the casino. Haven't been to the casino for a while, but on Tuesday in Louisville, they have what they call senior night. If you're over 50 and you go to our casino on Tuesday night, you get $10 free play and all this other stuff if you get more than 25 points. Well, y'all, I went because I was just like, okay, I got some extra money. I'm going to go over there and see if I can, test the fates and stuff, right? So I went to play this thing I have been watching on different channels called an Ultimate Firelink, UFL. And the funny thing about it is I really have not played it a lot until I got on Scarlet Lady. That's one of the few slot machines they had that I liked. So I played it a little bit and I started getting used to it. Well, yesterday I went and I put in $100. I had $100 that I was willing to just give up because, that's how that is. If you take money to the casino, just know it's probably gone. And when you know it, y'all, I won a jackpot. Not one of the big jackpots, by the way. I won a minor. So I ended up being, I had $327 was the win on Ultimate Firelink. Now you're wondering, how much did I take home? I took home $250. That was my That was my bottom. Okay. That was what I decided I had to leave with. Because I came with 100, I wanted to leave at least 150 more. So at 250, I stopped gambling altogether and went home. Okay. Well, actually, I won't lie. I did drink a lot of free soda. So that's probably why I have a stomach ache today, y'all. I drank too much free soda yesterday. My body does not like sugar anymore, even though I love sugar. So yeah. So I was pretty excited about that. Now, y'all are probably wondering, those of you who gamble are wondering, what was the amount I gambled on that got me a minor that was $300 or $250, which took it up to 327 when you added in all the other fireballs. It was 1 cent of all things. The first denom, a penny denom, for $1.50, $1.50 a spin. Okay. So you figure how many spins is $1.50 and $100. I think I only went down a few spins, really, well, it wasn't more than 30 spins. I know that. Okay. I do remember I had quite a bit of my 100 left by the time I hit that jackpot. I'd hit another jackpot before that too. So, and then I spend all that back in again. It's, gambling is complicated, a lot of math. Sometimes the math is not mathing, I'm telling you. You're sitting there going, how much money is that? But the good news is usually right on the screen, it will tell you at the very bottom somewhere how much you won. Because yeah, sometimes the calculator is just totally crazy, especially if you have an uneven amount, like $1.50 or $2.50 or $6.25. Oh my God. Anyway, good morning, everywhere. Happy hump day. Yes, it is hump day, y'all. It is Winning Wednesday and hump day Wednesday. You got to love it. It's so much going on Wednesday. Hey, Jaden, Willie, Governor. We know who Governor is. Governor is Rick. But anyway, Zach saying hello to people. Good morning, all. Okay, so it looks like we got Cesar coming in from Spain. Hola. Welcome in, Cesar. And then Lee coming in from UK, Anfield Road Layout in the Loft, hashtag GLT Raid. Okay, anybody else in here we haven't said hello to? It is my favorite person who comes in here and kills trolls. Okay, now take that word out. No, look, delete. Okay, listen, gets rid of trolls. What's up? Danny, part of the Foodie Squad. Danny says, not to worry, Vicky. I will be there because I told her the Foodie Squad rolled out today. Josie Ann, or not today, this week. Josie Ann, Scott, and Lori are all on a cruise. Man, that's like half the people, right? And it's okay because I want them to have a good time. I'm so jealous, but I want them to have a good time. Scott's been posting stuff. Scott, he's been posting lives and stuff. So go to Controversial Cruising and check out some of the stuff that Scott has been posting. Scott, when he does lives, he takes you right in the midst of stuff. And I love that. So that's been fun. Sherman, hey, CNS Travel is here. Hashtag winning. Hashtag winning, Sherman. 1,000 congratulations. I did love the live last night. I had, like I said, 20 questions. Y'all know I asked at least 5 of them, but I have a lot of questions about the whole promotion thing. But I'm glad to see somebody trying it out because it's great to watch y'all, see what happened with y'all. One of these days, Sherman, you've got to come on here, maybe next Friday, and tell us how things are going and what's going on, and tell us what you did, and just give us some information. Also, we'd like to hear about your back-to-back, which sounds like it was pretty crazy. I mean, Sherman was on Carnival during the whole crazy fleet outage thing that they had. I guess if you're on for 14 days, it's pretty hard not to have it happen to you if something happens. But yeah, I want to hear about that too. So you got to come on, Sherman. Let me know when you have some availability, especially on Friends and Family Friday. I try to leave that day open for days that we can talk. This week, I had already asked Ryan, because if I had known what I had known, I'd had both of y'all, or at least one of y'all. Well, both of y'all could talk about promotions. So that's the good news. So maybe I should just have a Friends and Family Friday or Winning Wednesday about promotions and about growing your channel. So many experts in our group on things. It's amazing. It's such a blessing that we have so many people that can help us grow and connect with other people. So I love that. Yeah, congratulations, Sherman. Shermanator. Oh, he has volunteered to be on the dance party. I'll send you a link, dude. He said though he's going to need a stripper pole. So I was like, okay. A stripper pole. I gotta tell you, that would be interesting, Sherman. That would definitely add some fire to the dance party. Okay. I'm just saying. Ah, Zach, no school today. Danny wants to know, why are you playing hooky? I know it ain't President's Day, no. What you doing, Zach? No, he's here. He always comes in. Thank you for that, for the working and lurking. It's not easy to do when you're a teacher, to lurk, right? Hi, everyone in the chat. Lee saying hello to everybody. And Angie, hey y'all, Angie from the other side of the bridge in Indiana, looking outside. It is as gloomy can be. And I have a stomach ache. Something about gloomy and stomach ache just makes it worse. I tell you, I don't know. But girl. So she's over across the bridge, feeling the same blah that I'm feeling today. Yeah. Winter for us is always weird. We don't have a lot of sunny days during winter. It just drives me crazy, but whatever. At least it's not snowing. Okay. I'm kind of sick of the snow. I was so glad for it to melt away, y'all. Cena says still have to get more watch hours first. Vicky. Oh, okay. Well, don't worry. We are going to try and help you the best we can. So the best way we can help people get watch hours is to watch their content. Speaking of, Sherman, do you have like playlists and stuff? I've never asked you this question, but that would be good to know. We want to help everybody get to their goal. So Wakeview Travel, I have a small win. Yesterday, I had a client tell me they could save money by booking through a certain online store. I explained the differences between their customer service and mine. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. As a travel agent, I can totally relate to that. When you have a travel agent, you want personal customer service. Okay. You don't want to leave it up to whatever rep answers the freaking phone, because you know how that goes. So that's why I say, get you a personal travel agent, somebody that is invested in you, vested in you, that will keep an eye on your stuff for you. Like, say for instance, you book a cruise, and just like the one that we're going on, Unhinged Cruises, prices changed at least twice now, probably 3 times. You want a travel agent that is going to be able to get in there, get on the phone, try and help you change everything back to a better price. Somebody who's, going to be working for you on your behalf. You don't want to use online stuff, because here's the thing that people don't honestly know. On cruise lines, all of the pricing includes commissions. So basically, if you're booking everything yourself, you're paying for a commission for you to do everything. Sit on the phone, figure out the pricing, do all the stuff, when you could just as easily have somebody working for you that's a travel agent for free, because they're already getting paid. No matter where you book it, the commission is already in there. So you're paying commission to a rep in an online store that has no idea who you are. Doesn't really care as long as they get your business. That's a different situation, right? Lakeview, nobody understands that. So if you're going to be paying a commission in your rate, well, no matter what, it's going to be the same rate whether you use an online store or you use your best friend. You might as well use your best friend. At least you know your best friend has, your goals in mind, okay? Just saying. Remember to hit that like button. Thank y'all for that. Winning Wednesday. Hey, that's how I will be winning, is if everybody hits those thumbs up. It will be a celebration. Thank you so much. They booked with you. Of course, because they got sense. I mean, after you explain it, because most people don't know that. It's amazing to me. People say all the time online, it cracks me up, on Facebook especially, I'm a travel agent and none of my family books with me. That's your fault. You haven't told them why they need to book with you. I mean, why? Why would you sit there and let other people book? Okay, I'm not going to get on. I'm not going to get on that, y'all. All the travel agents are laughing in the background because they know what I'm talking about. It's like people are constantly whining. My best friend didn't use me as a travel agent. I was like, if my best friend didn't use me as a travel agent, that would be her loss. I'm just saying. Candy apple, candy apple, candy apple. Yes, you guys, I'm craving a hard red candy apple, but there's none in this area, and I may have to make my own, and I know nothing about that kind of stuff, how to make a hard candy red apple that crunches when you bite into it, child. Yeah. Yeah. That is what I dream of. PK Adventure Travels. Hi, all working and lurking. All right, were your ears burning? Because I've been talking about you since the top of the hour, I mean, seriously. Ryan, ever since you told us about those promotions, everybody has been thinking, should I do this? Should I try this? So now with Sherman and them talking about it the other night, we have some more people we know now are using promotions. So we got more people we can ask questions. But like I said before, it sounds interesting. It just very, I don't know how to explain it. It sounds interesting. I guess you have to do it to understand how it works, So I don't know. I got $5. I might try something one day. I'm gonna wait though. I'm gonna wait and see how. Right now, I've got some momentum, and I know what's causing the momentum. So if the momentum stops, yeah, I may try the promotions. But right now, I just want to keep it flowing. Try to keep it organic for the moment. It's always a question. FedEx. We call Ryan FedEx. If you're here and you're new and you don't know why we call Ryan FedEx, is Ryan taught us the correct way to leave a package at somebody's door. That is to hit the like button, watch their video, and make a comment. That is the FedEx package that we recommend. Recommended and guaranteed to really stick it to YouTube, because they're going to want to say it's a bot, but they can't do that if you have watched it, left a like, and left a comment. I mean, no bot can do that. So there you go. That's what we call sticking it to YouTube. Yeah, it's a shirt. It'll be a shirt. You left. I know. Look, I was like, where's Willie at? And they're all like laughing because I guess because you left. They're like, he's hiding with Waldo. Ola from Honduras, about to be winning snorkeling at Mahogany Bay or whatever they're calling it now. What were they calling it before? I've never been to Mahogany Bay. That's probably because I've not been on Carnival for a while, because I don't think they were doing Mahogany Bay back when I was doing Carnival. I could be wrong, Anyway, but travel, yes, we see. Welcome in. Yeah. Ola from Honduras. I would like to check it out. I'm gonna have to do some different cruise lines just to be able to do some different destinations, because we are so burnt out on Royal's destinations, y'all. And they tricked me, y'all. I booked the Freedom of the Seas the last time because I thought I was going to get to go see Grand Turk. They changed it to Puerto Plata. like, talk about your bait and switch. I was not happy, y'all. And they didn't change it until after final payment. Yeah. Hey, Kiki. Good morning, Vicky in chat. Yeah, Kiki, I have been loving your content because, first of all, you have awesome content. I just want to tell you, I'm afraid to release anything because I know that you have made it all look so great. I feel like I've already just ruined it. I started on my clips yesterday, Kiki, and I was thinking to myself, I said, she would have done this so much better. So I'm going to stop that. Okay. Winning for me is just being able to get my clips on here and edit it. That is winning. But girl, you are doing such a great job of showing it. And I am just loving it because you're bringing back some great memories. And I have been showing Jorge, girl, did you notice that you and Jorge were in the same Zumba class? He's the guy with the little thing around his head looking like a samurai, one of those characters on the slot machine. He's But yeah, he was doing Zumba class with you, and you didn't even know because I don't think you really knew him well enough yet to recognize him in a crowd. He was over there just jumping and having a good time, so I had to show him that. And then you did the part where we did the trivia game and we had to stand in the colors. Y'all gotta watch that craziness. I wasn't in there very long, so I did see my face for like 20 seconds or something, like not even that long, maybe 5 seconds really. So welcome in, part of the Foodie Squad. But yeah, thank you, Kiki, because like I said, now I'm reliving the whole thing and I had such a good time. I really did. Thank you guys for making my cruise so awesome too. Hanging out with us, that was so much fun. Lee says, listening is working on a new project for train layout. He's from UK, Anfield Layout in the Loft. Majestic Lion Eyes, hey, peace and love from Sweden. Hey, my singing friend, how are you doing this morning? I was singing this morning. I thought I had to go to my daughter's procedure this morning. A crazy thing happened. I have not had a chance to check on. They had an active shooter at the hospital. I'm so glad she didn't have to go there this morning. I don't even know what happened. I'm going to have to look at the news and see. It was at Baptist East, a really to-do hospital here, active shooter on the 6th floor. People are getting crazy, y'all. You can't go nowhere without worrying about somebody breaking out with a gun, okay? Whew. Just because people get mad, they think they have to shoot up people. And that just doesn't even make sense to me. That's just, anyway. How are you, Foodie and everyone? I'm doing pretty good, and he's singing. I'm doing pretty good, other than I'm worried about my daughter's procedure tomorrow. Her best friend's taking her. So I'm going to be rolling out here pretty fast tomorrow because I'm going to roll over to the hospital and make sure everything's okay. Yeah. So it's just been so much, as y'all know, going on in my family with illnesses and stuff. I mean, it has been crazy. Hey, Zach, we'll be sending a package after the live. Yay. Always nice to dream away to the Caribbean when I'm frozen in Sweden. All I can say is keep watching our content, all the cruise content, and you will feel like you are in the Caribbean. Good morning, all. Hi, Carol. Carol of Carol Solo Cruising and More. 700 friends. 704 friends so far on my channel. Your community, my friend, is getting big fast. 156 since January. I'm so grateful. I'm still learning, but so grateful. And I thought about that this morning, Carol, that your channel kind of grows according to your knowledge base. It seems like the more you learn, the faster it goes. And that is a good reason to learn as much as you can. If you want to move forward in a fast way, learn more stuff. The more you learn, the better you get, the more you attract. It's very interesting. So I'm really excited for you. That is exciting. 700 seems to bring on subscribers at a faster pace too. So you're about to take off. Yeah. Majestic Lion Eye showing me the purple deuces or peace sign, depending on which way you look at it. Okay, everybody speaking to each other. Trisha saying they've been on for a year now. I forgot what we were talking about. Sherman saying, Majestic, I left you a package. Trisha, oh, we were talking about, Desert Degens, a year, okay? So, yeah, they haven't been on that long. They're already up to 32,000 subscribers, and they have a huge live. I was on the live yesterday. Yeah, oh, it's just like, I'm glad I don't have to read that live. Whenever I see a live that moves that fast, all I can think is, oh no, there's just no way I could do that. Okay. That's a lot of reading, y'all. And really fast. But they don't read every comment and stuff. They just kind of read what they see at the time, I think. That's what I'm guessing. I've only been on one live, so well, no, actually two. I think it was Sunday or some other day that I saw a live, but it was so fast and I had to leave. I didn't really get a chance to participate. How'd you get the $100? Was it $100 toward a shirt, Trisha? Because I know they do several different types of promotions. And I like Desert Degens. When I go to Vegas this year, I'm definitely going to hunt them down and try to get some free swag from them, because they give out swag when you meet them. And I thought, oh, that would be so cool. Candy Apple, you just trying to make me hungry. And it ain't hard to do, y'all. I am hungry. My stomach has been hurting. I've been afraid to eat anything. So on one hand, it's hurting because I haven't ate anything. On the other hand, it's hurting because I was bad yesterday. I drank a lot of soda and stuff. I had fun though. Patricia, I was just really spiked. I was like, yes, I won on a new game. Well, it wasn't a new game to me, but you know what I'm saying. I don't have a lot, like the other slot machines, I don't have a lot of practice on. I play mostly 3-reels. So, I was just spiked that I won some money on something I wasn't that familiar with, but I'm learning it. CNS Wakeview Travel left you a package. I mean, CNS says Wakeview Travel, I left you a package. If you're listening to this, it probably sounds a bit confusing, okay, the way I just read it. Yoda! Hello, Vicky in chat. Hey, Yoda! Another person who is winning. He's in the three-digit thousands now. Yeah, man, he's up there. Oh my gosh, Harjarine! Welcome back, my friend, Harjarine. Annette, my buddy, part of the Foodie Squad. Hello, Vicky. How are you doing? You guys definitely check out Harjarine's channel. She does a lot of talking about life and stuff. Just really good stuff. You guys, really good stuff. Very inspiring. I need inspiring from time to time, y'all. I love it when people who have more sense than me talk about how to deal with life, because it can get complicated. This week I'm learning it really can get complicated. Happy hump day. You too, sweetie. I can't do the math. Yeah. Who decided we needed to do math? I think that you should, when you got a situation where the numbers are really off like that, 625, somebody, real big letters over here. Yeah, you are winning $100 right now. Or you aren't winning. Don't let these big numbers fool you. It may say 1,128, but it's only $11.28. I can't do the math. I use my instincts and patience. Yeah, patience is a good thing. Anyway, you look at it. Oh, Danny. Uh-oh, what did I just do, y'all? That was not good. Screen disappeared. I hit a button, the screen disappeared. Vicky, do her blank and blank with brownies. Danny, you're just bad. Member for 6 months. Girl, you are winning. Part of the Foodie Squad for 6 months. You know what we're going to do, Yes, indeed. We're going to play some music real quick here.
Neon lights, they paint the air. Shadows move like they don't care. The bass is low, it grabs my chest. This night won't let us rest. Hands up, hands high. Touch the moon, feel the sky. Lose control, don't ask why. Party all
trying to get me to say them words because she knows they make me laugh. And I can laugh without saying the words, but I'm just saying, I'm not saying that, Danny. Oh, more to see. Hey, Gerald. Hey, everyone. How are you doing, girl? See that? They're bad. They're trying to make me giggle. Yeah, pushing me like you do Elmo. Let's see if we can make Vicky giggle. Yeah. Yeah, those words, those words. Foodie Carnival, Foodie MSC, Foodie Norwegian. Are you feeling like going on a cruise, sweetie? Just saying. Rubbernecker, hey Foodie, and everyone, hi Rubbernecker, how you doing? Welcome in. Good morning, Gerald. So everybody's speaking, and I do mean everybody. Antoinette, beautiful. Hey, good morning, beautiful. Hi, how are you doing? How are things going? I saw you a couple times in some chats. I don't even know if I got a chance to say hello. I mean, the chat sometimes, depending on how you time it, if you come in at the last second, you can't say hello to everybody. So sometimes I don't know about a chat till I actually turn on my computer and there's, stuff. I get some notifications and there you go. But as far as remembering when people come on, sometimes I just forget. It's all I can do to remember the people that came on before me. I usually wake up around the middle of chats and Jen's chat, somewhere in the middle there. So I try to go on as soon as I can, as soon as I wake up, because otherwise, if I wait too long, forget about it. By the time I say something, everybody is rolling out and nobody even saw me say hello to them. So good morning, beautiful. Trisha said, "Sell." Oops, wrong emoji. Oh, well. I did see that emoji. It looks like you were waving hello. Okay. Antoinette, Annette, Hardrine Annette, member for 4 months, the boss way. Vicky, when are we dancing again? Girl, I'm glad you asked that question. I didn't pick this week for 2 reasons. One, because of my daughter's hospital procedure, and I knew I was going to be, who knows when I'm going to leave the hospital, be at the hospital. She's going in later than morning tomorrow, so don't know how long I'm going to be there. So we're going to do it tomorrow, and also because Lori Scott and Josiane are all on a cruise right now. See, that's a hard thing. Chet was on a cruise and he came back, but then all of them left. So, I gotta have some of our audience there, it's just no fun when it's just maybe me up there dancing. But a member for 4 months. Oh yeah, we're going to definitely play something for that. Thank you, sweetie, for being a member for 4 months. It's funny that I can't think of that in that way of months. We've been, doing this for months now. I don't know if y'all know it, but I started going live right last year around March, beginning of March, end of February, I think. So it's been a year. So it took me at least 6 months to get to 1,000 subscribers. I didn't do it at 500. I can't remember why, or maybe I did do it at 500. Yeah. Don't count on me to remember. I'll tell you what, beginning to get used to this magic mouse. I don't know why they call it magic mouse. There's got to be a reason for that name. I haven't figured it out yet, but Apple likes to name stuff, but magic mouse. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Willie. Okay, well, hey, keep on dancing, man. All I can say is keep on dancing. That's a song too, by the way. Morning. Hey, if you seek Amy, part of the Foodie Squad, Amy, I was out buying toilet paper. Something that, you think about and you're like, okay, got to go get some toilet paper. Amy, did you hear me say I went to the casino yesterday? I mean, my local casino doesn't have very much in it. I mean, we're talking mostly Ainsworth stuff. It's got a few links. It's got a Line link, a Fire link. That's about all. Those are the only links are in there. But it does have a lot of three reels, which is what I do like about it. But the bad news is they're high limit three reels. We're talking $9 is yeah, I ain't doing that. I ain't got money like that. I love gambling, but when it comes to $9, $9 a daggone spin, whatever. I don't care what kind of machine you are. That's why I'm not a fan of the new Wheel of Fortune. You can find a few that are $5, 5 lines, $5, whatever. But most of them are 9 lines for $1. I mean, 25 cents, at night, like on the machine that we play sometimes, on the cruise ship, that's 9 lines at 25 cents, what breaks out to like $2.25. Okay, I can handle $2.25, but $9, $1 per line, no, that's just too much. I mean, you probably get your points a lot faster that way, or lose all your money a lot faster that way. I don't know which way it would go. I really don't know. And I thought about that. It's like, okay, $9 would probably give you points super fast because the points are $5 a point. So that's almost 2 points every time you spin. But then, too, if you lose a lot of money pretty fast. Flow Farm, good morning. Good morning, Foodie. Welcome in, Flow Farm. How are you doing today? Welcome into sunny wherever the heck this is. I think it's Australia. I picked up a lot of stuff from Australia. I'm thinking, I don't know. My little mama is still sitting on her eggs. Should be any time now. Wow, exciting. Well, at least she waited till it was warmer. Hope she does it before Sunday. Sunday it drops back down to 38. Whew. Good morning, sweetie. Good morning. Yes, need to take the vitamin D while sun hides in the winter. The truth. Rubbernecker, that is so true. Vitamin D is much needed, probably most of the year, because most of us don't get enough sunlight, even during the summertime, because we tend to be inside. And when we do go outside, y'all, it's like, okay, the sun is too strong, I'm running back in, or we cover ourselves with all kinds of goop trying to keep from frying. So, I think you have to supplement vitamin D3, not milk, y'all, D3 all year long. And make sure you get your levels checked and make sure you're way over 30 because 30 is deficient. Anything under 30 is deficient vitamin D wise, and then you set yourself up for immune diseases, cancer, all kinds of stuff because vitamin D, you may not know this, vitamin D3, which we get through our skin, it actually is the trash compactor of mutant cells. So in your body, it either repairs your cells or gets rid of your cells. If it can't repair it, it gets rid of it. So you need lots of vitamin D3 just to keep your body in the healthy cell zone. Cancer is not good. Just saying. Good morning, Susa. Talking to Flow Farm. Yes, I have a playlist. Or I have playlists. I think that's lists. Okay, sweetie. So you guys help Sherman get to his watch hour amount so that he can be fully monetized. Yes. And that would be awesome. Awesome. Winning. Majestic Lion Eyes showing me the pink glasses. Love your sunglasses, man. I love them. Oh, it's Chat. Hey, Chat. Did you hear? We're going to I didn't even say it, did I? So we're probably going to do our dance party next Thursday because this Thursday, like I said before, the Foodie Squad is down in numbers right now, especially the ones who are normally dancing, which is Josie, Lori, and Scott. Well, Scott's never dancing that we can see. He's dancing on a pole, but we can't see him. Sherman said that he might come on. But he said he's going to pole dance, Chat. I was like, what? Look, I do have a pole. Yeah, this is a fake pole right here, y'all. Look, I do have a pole. It's actually the side of my china cabinet. which is working as a book cabinet right now. CNS Travel. Carol says she's going to visit and leave a package. LOL. Good job. Good job. Peace and hello to everyone in the chat. Carol, he needs some watch time. So tonight he comes on doing the news with Dave and Rick. Look, Rick, how come I was just stuck on your name? That was weird. Okay, so they're going to be coming on tonight at what time? What time tonight do y'all come on? Is it 8 p.m.? I get the Central and the Eastern all mixed up. All I can say is go over there and notify yourself. That's that's all I can say. Charvon from Parker's on the Go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in, Charvon. How are you doing this morning? Y'all be sure to check out Parker's on the Go and Sea Lake Journeys, because Sea Lake comes on right before, on Wednesday, right before go live together. Now, usually we have a packed house today. Ryan will be coming on right after me at 11:30, and then usually Josiane is at 12, but she's on a cruise ship, so that's not going to happen. I don't know if Bone Tired Travelers is going to be doing bull crafting with Linda Tolman today. I have not checked. But after that, there's Wind Down Wednesday with Edna. There's Bill probably still coming on, even though Scott's on a ship. I'm thinking Bill may still come on with Cruise Talk, but I don't know. Maybe he won't. But also then comes Dave and Rick and Sherman. And then the last thing that I stay up for tonight is Scott. Scotty J's Travels comes on pretty late tonight, y'all. For me, 9:30 Eastern time. So that comes on Anchors Away. If you're in Central Time, it's only 8:30. But if you're in my time, you're not close to falling to sleep. That's really close to my bedtime, y'all. But I managed to stay awake for most of it. I even did a little bit of their after party last Wednesday. So, anything's possible. But yeah, check out all of the people that come on today. More to see. Says Parker's on the Go. And hey, I just finished your vlog. Loved it. I know. Great stuff. Good information. If you've not checked out Charvon's vlogs, be sure to go over there and find out some information, because she's telling you all kinds of things. I mean, one time I was watching Charvon's channel, Parker's on the Go, and they were talking about a beach club that you can go to at Nassau that doesn't cost you as much as going to the one on Royal Caribbean, by the way. But you can go there and, it's an all-inclusive experience like in Cozumel, like the Sancho's situation. Does everyone have travel often? Does everyone here travel often? We have a variety of different channels. We're mostly vacation channels, but we also have people who sing. We have people who play music, like Willie, you know that. We have people who do gardening, and I've got emojis for all that, right? Right, Willie? And we have people who do crafting. So all kinds of stuff, okay? I was telling you, Harjarine, she does a lot of inspirational type of stuff. So we have people who inspire. Then we also have people who do weight loss, like Amy and Joe's Sleeping Slim. When she comes in here, she talks about that. She is also growing really fast. Joe, every time I look at Joe's channel, it's like, whoosh, it's like, what the heck? I can't imagine what her lives are going to be like. I can't even imagine. But Joe attracts people from all over the world. And that's the key, you guys. One of the things I've noticed in my analytics is since for some reason, the Philippines has become, and I think this is because I have been meeting a lot of Filipino channel content creators, but it seems like the Philippines, they do a lot of watching. So what happens is people watch me during the day, and then at the night it really kicks up because they're watching on the other side of the world. So, having international community is awesome. But to answer your question, Majestic, yeah, there is a lot of travel going on this situation. There's a lot of people who are cruisers. There's a lot of people that are vacationing. We do a lot of talking about vacations, but my channel is called Foodies Vacations, and I attracted people who like vacations. What does that say? Okay, what does what say? I don't know. You're going to have to give me more of a hint, Flo Farm. Souza. Okay, Rubbernecker says, I barely travel. I'm here for the fun. And then we have foodies. Most of us are foodies. When you combine foodies with travel, you get cruisers and all-inclusive people. Yeah. So that's what we mostly have. It's just like me, foodies vacations. My vacations are mostly about food. Yeah, it's true. If you seek, Amy says, I don't think I'm gonna get the unhinged cruise for less than my $550. I think you may be right about that. And 200 onboard credit, not bragging or anything. I still can't believe, they did offer me something that said 300 onboard credit. I can't remember what it was, and I did not do it. I regret that, but I wasn't even paying attention, y'all. I was like, 300, what are they talking about? 300, oh, I think it was their credit card. No, thank you. I don't need another credit card, y'all. I got mostly travel cards as it is, and I really don't need another travel card. Hey, more to see. We appreciate you guys watching it all the way through. Parker's on the go. I hear you. Thank you for watching it. Not me, Majestic. I'm scared of all that water. Willie, he is not telling the truth because were you in the Navy? He's funny. Scared of all that water. If you seek Amy K, we talked about this yesterday, by the way. People who say that's a lot of water to swallow. If you seek Amy, I did the promotions and I didn't really get a lot of views, but I got a good amount of subscribes. Okay, now I wonder if that's what Ryan was trying to tell us, because he had said to me the day that we asked about it on the show that there was one thing about it that you would not expect. A situation that comes up. I think what's happening is, you're getting a lot of subscriptions, but as far as views, since you're only promoting one thing, when you make a promotion, you're either promoting a video, I don't think you can promote a playlist, but you're probably only getting one view. But here's the thing, Amy, if you do that, Danny somewhere cracking up when I said that, I'm telling you, if you do that, put it in a playlist at the top of the playlist, because that way, if they're coming to that video that you're promoting, this is what I'm thinking in my head, because I've been all in these analytics, y'all, and playlists have an effect. If somebody watches your playlist, that's huge. It will keep taking them to your playlist, and instead of going off into, Royal Caribbean blog or somewhere, who knows where it goes next. But if you do that again, because that's what I would do. Now, if I was going to promote with $5 like Eddie did, I still laugh every time I think about that. Sherman said he only used $25 and it got him to 1,000 subscribers. Okay. But if you're only going to use like $5 or something else like that, I would think for more bang for your buck, that you should put that video that you promoted at the top of one of your playlists that are just like that video, so that when they watch that video, it just organically, automatically, because it's a playlist, goes to your next view. And then I would also put some cards in the video about things that are similar. I don't know if you guys use cards, but I use cards whenever I think about it, okay, because I tend to forget, but I use cards to redirect people to other things. If you find out that your video is getting views for the first minute that are, pretty high up there in percentage, and then all of a sudden it drops off at a certain point. Wouldn't you want to put a card up there to redirect them in case they're thinking of dropping off, something to spike their interest? Like I'll put like the icon or something up there, because when I'm on my Royal Caribbean videos, I know people love, there's one specific icon video, the Hideaway one, which I don't get, that they love. So I put that card right before that little jump, right? Or drop off right there. So that when people see, that's what I'm talking about. You got to look at your videos, look at the analytics, see what's going on, and see a way to fix that situation if you can. I don't know, just a thought, just a POV, my POV. Okay, I love getting packages, just saying. We talked about this also yesterday. Winning. When you can get packages, you are winning, y'all. You are winning. I feel like people who go to my channel and just say, okay, I'm going to go there and see what she's doing, they may like it. They may not. They may not even be interested in cruising or anything vacation-wise, or even the food. But I'm just excited that somebody is looking. It's like you went over there and viewed. I mean, that's a view, right? You need those views. You need that engagement, So these people in this community, what a blessing, right? They're going over there and they're showing YouTube, hey, this is something I want to see. So that is a win. That is what we call winning on Winning Wednesday. More to see. Wow, enjoy Honduras. Travel, yes, we see. Are you ever at home? Do you live on a cruise ship? We just want to know. I can't wait to go to Honduras in March. Sloths, monkeys, and snorkeling. Sloths freak me out. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I saw one up close when I was in Baltimore. Went to the aquarium and they have this one room that has sloths in it. It's like trees and sloths, and yeah. Jorge was all in it. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stand right here. I get freaked out by some certain stuff, We were in Riviera Maya at an all-inclusive, and one time we turned the corner and to go down the stairs, and there were like 6 monkeys in the stairwell, hanging on the stuff, just looking at us. I turned around and went the other way. He goes, they're just monkeys. I don't know them. I wasn't about to rock in the middle of 6 monkeys, y'all. That wasn't happening. Monkeys, they have a weird sense of humor, and they're very, very good at killing you. I don't think so, y'all. I said, to this day, he'll tell you, I ain't going it. I'm not walking amongst monkeys that are not being supervised. Carol says, okay, I had to leave the chat for a minute. What promotions are we talking about? I'm at work going in and out. Okay. We are talking about Sherman and Eddie talking yesterday on CNS Travels or Eddie Lugo Studios channel. CNS Travels is Sherman. He's in here. He was talking about how he got to 1,000 using promotions. He's already got a lot of, he already has a lot of community, but he managed to use the promotions in a way that helped him get more views, because promotions on YouTube you can pick out views. They were saying something else. I don't know. You need to watch it, okay? Because I'll tell a lie. I'm sitting there thinking, what all did he say? You can use it to get more subscribers. You can use it to get more views. It's not a buying subscriber situation, though. What they're going to do is promote it like advertising. They're going to advertise your video, put it out there in the YouTube feed, see how many people will view it or subscribe to it. And you pay a certain amount, like CNS Travel says he paid $25. So it's not expensive, but you should watch that just to know. And Ryan will be on here Friday, and we can ask Ryan some more questions. He will be in here talking about his Virgin cruise. So we'll sneak in a few questions, Ryan. about the promotions. More to see. That'll be a great trip, Trisha. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Oh yeah. Whenever you can go somewhere that you're really looking forward to, just hanging out and experiencing the local stuff, that's a win. Team Marie says, no, don't feel like that. We need to see your content. Put it out. Okay. Kiki. I was just like, okay, I should have watched your content first, because now I just like looking at mine going, I could have done better with that. If you seek Amy, they changed my Freedom of the Seas itinerary so many times, I gave up trying to keep track of it. I was mad, y'all, because like I said, that was not right. I don't know why they changed from Grand Turk to Puerto Plata. Maybe in their brain there was no, big deal about that. I don't know, but it really hurt my feelings. T. Marie says, wait, is Jorge in my Zumba video? I commented on your video. I said, do you see somebody? Yeah, you need to go back and look. At first, you don't see him. He's hiding behind somebody, but about 30 seconds in, you'll see him bobbing around. Yes, he loves those Zumba classes. If you're in a Zumba class and you're on the same ship with us, you will see Jorge. He loves Zumba classes. Okay. Let me go back and look. Yeah, you definitely need to see it. I showed it to him. He laughed. He's like, oh, man. Good morning, everybody speaking. Oh my gosh, I'm running late as usual. So active shooter today, Angie, this morning, really, I think it was this morning. I know my daughter sent me a message at 6:30 to let me know that she wasn't there. She was okay. Girl. Active shooter in the hospital. Man, I'm way behind. Look. Prayers for my daughter. My daughter wasn't there. She just freaked out right now. She's like, I don't want to go there. I'm like, you got to go get your procedure. Hey there, C-Lane. And I told her, I said, it's a blessing. You're not there. That's all there is to that. So stop thinking of it as something that's bad going on. Think of that as a blessing that you were not there. Carol, that's awesome. Congrats on your growth. There was an active shooter in my Kroger store here some years back in J-Town, Jeffersontown, and he shot 2 people. And I had left and went to Target. But, after I saw what happened, I was totally freaked out. And the lady that got shot, her name was Vicky. And she was my height and looked a lot like me. So you can imagine. I got a lot of calls that day, but I had gone to Target. I'm glad I had the thought, let me go to Target and see if they have some better avocados. That's I'm always looking for better avocado. Hi, Foodie, what's going on? Lola Villa, welcome in. Welcome in. And the Nichols, hi, y'all, welcome. Yeah, you can see that active shooting, that the one in Louisville, Kentucky. It happened a few years back, but just put in Kroger, active shooter, crazy person. Yeah. Sorry if I missed anyone working and lurking over here. Yes, you are working and lurking, and I appreciate it. And thank you so much for all the lurkers in the chat. You guys, I appreciate that y'all take minutes out of your day to come by and say hello to everybody. It's so special to me. Hump Day, Foodie Time. Sea Lake Journey is going to hit your playlist today, Sherman, with the Fluttering Dreams channel. Yay! I already played on SLJ. So that's another thing. If you have a second channel, you can also use the second channel to watch your videos. So in your playlist and other people's playlists. So that works too. I'm hungry too. It's Parker's in the Ghost Fault. Watch their vlog before this. So much delicious looking food. I know. I've learned not to watch vlogs when I'm hungry. I will be hungry. Or how was the pickleball yesterday, Vicky? The pickleball worked out kind of crazy. I didn't stay there very long. I did play Monday I had a really good pickleball night Monday night, but yesterday, nah. Desert DJs, I was chosen for one of their Member Monday videos. Me They were in for $500, out for $700. They sent me 50% of the winning via PayPal, so $100 cash. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, you never think that you're going to be watching a video about gambling, and when they win, they have a thing called "If we win, you win." Yeah, it works. It works for them. It gets a lot of people on their channel for sure. But I would watch them even if they didn't give stuff out. They're just funny. You know, you just have to see it to see it. Sea Lake, I'll be by after the flive to leave you a package. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. He also has another channel called Fluttering Dreams. Yeah, Chad, if you're in here, you might want to show that hashtag grow for Robin too. That's actually Robin's channel. It's about butterfly farming. Cool. Cool. I love butterflies. Y'all know that because y'all see my butterfly stuff. The other day I had on a butterfly sweater. Nobody even said anything. I was amazed because when I wear the butterfly shirt, everybody notices the butterflies. Yes, dancing. Okay, let me get out of here because next on the Wednesday chat lineup is Mr. Ryan Parker of the Fish Tank Live. So y'all don't want to miss that. I'm not saying that, Danny. Hashtag blame Ricky. I do. I do blame Ricky. I haven't even seen Ricky. Ricky hasn't been here lately. I think he's doing a new job. He used to come over here, and he also used to pick on me during Saturday Night Live because sometimes I'm on Eddie's Saturday Night Live show panel at nighttime on Eddie Lugo Studios. Yeah. Thank you for those hearts, sweetie. I'll take those hearts. If you seek Amy, member for 2 months, hearts, thank you. And we're going to do one more media set. And I'm going to hurry up and do it because I'm running out of time. Thank you for the love, sweetie. Oh, man. Every day I come here and I always have a plan to get out of here early so that we are not here after the after party, which I didn't even play today because we ran out of time. I mean, seriously, pink hands, hey. But, I start talking and there you go. And y'all start talking and we between the two of us or 5 of us or 14 of us or 15, how many people there are in here, Foodie slap mo mommy, hey, we start and then that plan just goes out the window. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll be here as long as y'all want to be here most of the times, but I don't want to mess up anybody else's time. So there you go. Amy, $9. That's 6 rolls of toilet paper a spend. Girl, order your toilet paper from Walmart. Yeah, it's like $6.25. I don't know. Anyway, they will send it to you. Just buy a whole bunch of it, $35 worth. Then you got to find some place to store it. My husband gets deliveries, I think, from Sam's, but I order everything through Walmart, and they drop all this stuff on my porch. Yeah. Gone are the days where I had to fight with toilet paper in the basket. You know what I'm talking about. 8 p.m. Rick, Dave, and Sherman. Thank you. And I'm thinking that's Eastern time. I think. Wakeview Travel, LOL, Amy. And that guy named Eddie. Danny says they did bull crafting last night and no Bill and Scott today. Okay, girl, thank you for the information, Danny. You are the supermind. Mm-hmm. She looks fantastic. After party. Okay, I would do after party, but I'm so far behind. I don't want to mess up Rick Ryan's situation. So Joe has lost twice what I have in less time. It's amazing. I know that girl is disappearing. Okay. She looks like a different person. Every once in a while, I'll see her pop up and I go, Joe. After party, foodie cap. I finally got to 11 o'clock, y'all. I got a lot of views and subscribers. Oh, you did it? And okay, you got to be here then. Okay. Yeah, because we need more information. Okay. I got a lot of views and subscribers. Cool. After party, a bad thing is you cannot promote casino content. So I couldn't promote my best videos. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. CNS, it depends on how you set up the promotion to get the results you are looking. However, remember, it's up to your content to get the subs, watch hours, etc., and then keep them. And keep them is probably what he was talking about. Ryan was telling us there is a downside to the situation. Good morning, everyone. Cosmo Beach Dave Chelsea coming in from the ship. Welcome, my friend. We were just talking about you. We're going to probably do a dance party on Thursday. Not this Thursday, next Thursday. I lived on a Coast Guard icebreaker for 3 years. That was my only cruise. You need to change that to a new cruise, my friend. I know I'm being an influencer, but don't search for crazy person. Yeah, that's true. Don't search for crazy person. Yeah, but yeah, if you're curious about that story, that was an interesting story. He went to a church nearby first and they had the doors locked. He was going to shoot up all the people in the church, but the doors were locked. Amen. So yeah, and then since he couldn't kill the people in the church, he decided to go to Kroger's. Have a meeting to get to, y'all. Will probably be done by the time I get done. Have a great day. Have a great day, Trisha. Thank you for lurking. Betty's World coming in from the other side of the world. Betty, welcome back. Danny said, I'm back out of my ear appointment, just cleaning ears out. Okay. And Mona, hey, Mona, Vicky, with the purple hearts. I'll take those hearts, sweetie. Thank you so much. We're leaving, though. Yikes. We're at the bottom. Hello, chat. Hello, Mona. We're leaving because we got to get off of here and let Ryan of Ryan Park Studios. Ryan, please drop your channel. #grow. For anybody who's in here who doesn't know, if you want people to go check you out, be sure to type #grow so that Nightbot will show your channel. I've got a 1 minute and 30-second outro, so you'll be able to do that right now because we're leaving. Be sure and check out the Fish Tank Live and all the other stuff coming on tonight. Okay, there's so much stuff. So keep your eye on your live on the left-hand side that shows you what's live, because we got a whole crew of people coming on today. Anyway, so thank you guys for coming. Type #grow. Sensei Rabbit says hi to Mona. And Sea Lake, if you haven't done so, be sure to drop Fluttering Dreams too, so that everybody can go there. See y'all in the streams tonight on the chat. Love you guys.